What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am watching Superlek versus Rodtang. I'm watching it live right now, and I'm just going to give you guys some clips of the fight. You can see my reactions as I'm watching, then after, of course, I'm going to say something about the result, which fortunately I don't know. No spoilers this morning. Here we go. Inside low from Rodtang, Superlek sporting some yellow dyed hair. He came in 5 pounds overweight. So the title shot is off. They're fighting 3 rounds. It's a Muay Thai super fight. I'm so excited to see what happens. Superlek, noticeably taller, but obviously if he missed weight, probably the larger fighter now too. He looks bigger. It'll be interesting to see if Rodtang fights the way he normally fights, egging his opponent on to exchange. I have a feeling he won't do that with Superlek because I don't see Superlek giving up ground, just stepping backwards. Just for some reason, I'm having trouble imagining him getting bullied around the ring the way that some of Rodtang's other opponents do. I also don't see Rodtang throwing caution to the wind and just trucking forward with no regard for the power, especially with these smaller gloves and the elbows of Superlek. Nice jab from Superlek there. Big low kick to finish the exchange. The way he bombs his lead elbow, and that was a nice one there from Rodtang though. Nice lead elbow. Tongue stick out from Superlek. He looks thick, Superlek, man. Does not look lean. Both fighters coming with that sharp elbow. I can't tell if Superlek's cut. Big right elbow from him there. Looks like he is cut. Superlek has blood in his hair. Oh, sharp little right elbow already. Good throw from Rodtang. Tosses him to the ground, blood, and they stop it. Take a look at the severity of this cut. Superlek is leaking. Rodtang just has that death glare on him right now. He is ready to rumble. I gotta say, if I was imagining who would cut who, it would not be Rodtang cutting Superlek. They're back at it. Cut was on the top of the head, so not a massive thing to be concerned about in terms of stopping the fight. Really nice elbows from both fighters, but Rodtang is having more success actually landing these, whereas Superlek seems to be missing a little bit. Maybe forcing them a little too much too early, as opposed to waiting, which Rodtang is doing. Looks like Rodtang got a little wobbled there, but focused right away, evades the high kick. Good first round so far. Action-packed. So much blood on Superlek right now, just streaming down his face. He's opted to grab the top of his head with the palms very often. Probably don't want any more cuts, trying to stay safe until the end of the round. He looks less focused and less sharp than he normally does, but I think that just speaks to the skill level of these fighters. Just against their opponents, the foreign opponents, they can pick them apart. We get some guys like Haggerty, and somebody that from Brazil that Rodtang fought recently who was super high level, I think Gonzalez or something like that. Let's see if we catch. Oh, it's a rising left elbow. That must have cut him. What a fight. And guys, let's take a quick second. Sponsor of this episode, sponsor of many episodes on my channel, X Marshall, sporting one of their hoodies today. I'm going to put a link down below if you need some Muay Thai gear. These guys have some fun darn stuff, just not the typical. They go above and beyond to create really cool logos, materials, all sorts of fun things like little T-Rexes, and you just have lots of fun looking around their site. So be sure to check that out. You can save 10% with my promo code Gabriel Varga. We're back to round number 2. Big high kick and then teep from Superlek. He should try, in my opinion, maintain that kicking range more. And then if he is going to come with the elbows, exit fast because Rodtang is doing a good job of following up with elbows after Superlek throws his. Better start from Superlek this round. What a fight. They cleaned up a lot of the blood off Superlek, but his hair looks now like it's dyed yellow and dyed red. It was all yellow when it started. Feeling out. A little bit slower at the moment. I think both guys just, they respect each other so much, and they should after a first round like that. You know, one little error and you're cut or you're knocked out. What Rodtang does so well in that last exchange is he starts and the Superlek counters, but then Rodtang still gets the finish. He'll throw back, he'll counter the counter. Big left hook from Rodtang. And I know a lot of people, including myself, had Superlek taken this fight if I had to choose. Many people did that as well. I saw the choices, and he looks noticeably still, looks to me the bigger fighter. But I gotta say, Rodtang is winning this right now. And I'm sure that cut scored heavy. Big elbow again from Rodtang. Nice body hook and the low kick from Superlek, but Rodtang just does not seem to care about low kicks or body shots. And I'm really surprised at, I mean, I know he's good at throws. I know Rodtang is, I've seen him, but I did not think he would toss Superlek to the ground multiple times. Looks like Superlek is trying to opt for getting really tight and close the gap now and get those clinching. Oh! Oh, I don't even know if, I thought he got knocked down and then kneed in the head. Rodtang is down, but he got back up really fast because he's just so tough. But I think he took the count there. It was a very fast 10 count or 8 count, depending on what the ref was doing, but it looked like a count. So that puts Superlek back in control. I thought, and I'll have to see the replay, but I thought that should have been a knockdown. Elbow caught him, and then he kneed him. It looked like he was hanging between the ring ropes. What a battle. I am so surprised that ONE FC put this for free on YouTube. Big left hook from Rodtang. They could have put that on one of their Amazon Prime cards or something. Superlek just launching shots and landing. What a round. We need to see this knockdown again. What a fight. Rodtang doesn't look happy. I'm assuming that that means there's a count on there. We see the Japanese superstar in the crowd. He is now signed with ONE FC, Takeru. Takeru is going to be a beast. He only lost, as far as I know, to Tenshin. And Tenshin also defeated Rodtang, in my opinion, quite handily. I'm actually going to throw that link up there because I have already covered that fight on the channel, and you can see one of the most skilled kickboxers in the world do a great job of defeating Rodtang. Cleaning up the fighters, give them instructions for this last round. I'm guessing at this point that Rodtang needs this round. He's got to win it. Here they go, touch gloves, massive respect, even though they're in an epic battle. Superlek gets dumped to the ground again. Such good clinch from Rodtang. Rodtang is backing up, but he is the one throwing the big shots. Superlek does a good job. He drops his head so low when he enters now, keeping himself safer than initially when he was taking those elbows upon entry from Rodtang. He also grabs the wrists, Superlek does. Tries to control and look for an opening for either the knees or for an elbow. Grab and then come over top. He's doing it again. Oh, good elbow from Rodtang from the inside. Got pieced up there, Superlek, from those little short left elbows. We are 1 minute in to the final round. This fight has gone above and beyond my expectations. So happy with it. Because it's just, yeah, they're doing a battle, but they're also putting great technique in. The ref really forcing, really trying to keep them apart so the action continues. Good round kick from Superlek. The Superlek drops his head very, very low often. I'd like to see Rodtang come with some uppercuts, because if he catches him, he's going to get rattled. Good throw again from Superlek, or from Rodtang. Sorry, Superlek down to the floor. Fantastic clinch work. Tossing from Rodtang, especially considering he's visibly the smaller fighter and made weight when his opponent didn't. Whenever the ref separates them, they are just both battling to get back within punching range. Less than 1 minute left. Really, this last minute is so important because it's a close round so far. I mean, all the rounds have been very close, actually. I mean, yeah, there was a knockdown, but aside from that, close darn rounds. Competitive as can be. I would love to see a rematch for the full 5 rounds for the belt. There was some speculation that maybe the belt and not being up for grabs and Superlek missing weight was some sort of plan to make sure that neither guy lost the belt or their title. They're both still champions after this fight, but who cares? Amazing event. Wow. What a fight. And it could very simply be that knockdown, which gives Superlek the fight. But we're going to have to look at some replays, and then we will get to the decision. I'm just going to be, I'm going to be so interested to see what happens here. Conceivably, they could just score to draw, which I'm sure ONE FC would be very happy to do, or would be very happy about, I should say. Just that inside work from Rodtang, those short little elbows were so impressive. And Superlek showed how tough he was because he took some big punches, some big elbows. Both guys showing that tremendous fighting heart, just never backing down. All I have to say is wow, just beautiful fight. So both fighters heading to the center of the ring for the decision. I mean, who wants to see a rematch of that? 5 rounds. If you don't want to see a rematch, you're just not a fight fan. Simple as that. Neither fighter has his hand raised at this moment. They probably still know it's close. Oh my gosh, who's going to win? Slow going on announcing it. Superlek wins by unanimous decision. So proved many people right who thought he would win, but it was not the way that I thought he would win. I can honestly say that. I did not think that Rodtang would toss him around, would land more elbows, would win so many elements of this fight, but Superlek got it because of a knockdown. And I'm going to throw that knockdown up again right now, just because I want you to be able to see it. I'm not able to look at it myself right now. This is after the fact, but I'm going to throw it up again just so you can really clarify what happened, because it went by very fast. And overall, what do I think of this fight? Well, you already know I'm so excited just watching it. Spectacular showing from both fighters. I was surprised, as I said. I think there are a few little holes in Superlek's game which could be exploited now that I've seen that, primarily when he drops his head. I think the uppercut is really there for an opening. I think in Rodtang, I saw more skill. I knew he was skilled, don't get me wrong, but more skill than I was aware he had. Because so often I just see him bully people around the ring and just call for them to fight, and just looks like he wants to brawl. But in this one I saw, like, wow, this guy can really put on skills, not only against people who are lesser than him, but somebody who is fantastic. Superlek is fantastic, and Rodtang had the skills, not just to stand with him, but to actually defeat him in many aspects. So rematch? Yes, please.